Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are very welcome. As always, it's going to get a little bit spicy. We're going to feel the burn and the shake. However, like I always say, if there's pain, you need to stop. A bit of burn and a bit of shake is good, but we don't like dull pain. Focus on form over reps. I want you to concentrate on your form, come down, reset if you need to, and join back in with us. Well done on getting yourself onto the mat. It's the hardest part. You're here now and it's going to be over before you know it. Let's enjoy it. Be thankful and grateful that we can move our body and it does what we need it to. When you're ready, we are going to lie down on the mat for me. You're going to bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees knock out nice and wide. Close down your eyes if you wish. And just take this time to ground yourself here, bringing yourself onto the mat. Give me a big inhale, breathe into the side ribs, expand the rib cage. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Relaxing the neck and shoulders, big inhale, breathe into the back body and side ribs. Exhaling it, blowing it out through your pursed lips as if you're blowing out a set of candles. Slowing the breath right down here for me. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through the pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. Last round here like this. Big inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out through your pursed lips, drawing the navel to spine. From here, bringing the knees back in together, feet flat on the mat. Let the left leg go long, right leg comes to tabletop. Grabbing behind the back of that right thigh. Exhale as we extend the leg to the ceiling. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Breathing into it here for me. Nice deep breaths, feeling it at the back of the hamstring. Flex the foot as you extend to the ceiling if you want to deepen it. Point the toes as we bend. You're going to give me 3 more. You're going to meet me with that leg lifted into. Last one, extend that leg to the ceiling, hold it here. Breathing here for me, see if you can pull that leg a little deeper in towards the chest. Big inhale, exhale, blow it out. Bending at the knee, grabbing in front of the knee here for me, pulling it down into your chest as if you're giving yourself a nice big hug. If it does pinch the groin a little, just ease off slightly. And then from here, dropping that right knee down and over to the left-hand side, letting it fall as deep as you can. But be mindful to keep that left and right shoulder heavy on the mat. Ease off the stretch if they start to lift. Don't let the knee drop as low. Look over that right shoulder if it's here for you. And breathe into that side glute and spinal twist. Inhale as you draw the leg up through center, slowly letting the right leg go long, left leg comes to tabletop, grabbing behind the back of that left thigh. Exhale as we extend, inhale, bend. Breathing into it here for me. Nice deep breaths again. Lovely. Really strong. Using that exhale as you extend, inhale, bend. You're going to give me 4. Stretching the back of that left leg. Last 2. The next time you extend your leg, keep it lifted here, pulling that leg a little deeper in towards your chest, finding that nice deep hamstring stretch. Big inhale, exhale, blow it out. Bending that left knee, grabbing in front of the knee, pulling it down in towards the chest, opening up that groin and hip flexor. Breathe into it, and from here, dropping that left knee down and over to the right, looking over that left shoulder if it feels good. Breathe into it for me. Inhale as you come up through center. From here, bringing both legs to a tabletop position, grabbing behind the back of the thigh, swing yourself up to seated position. Now from here, pivot yourself around, come into a 4-point kneeling position for me. Curl the toes under, pike the hips to the ceiling, downward dog. From here, bending into one knee at a time, walking out the legs, releasing out that calf and the hamstring, feeling the stretch at the back of the legs, melting that chest down towards the chest, and come back to your breath. Lovely. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Pressing those heels down onto the mat. Breathing here for me. Nice deep breath. Then ripple that weight forward, shifting your weight forward so you come into a high plank position. Shoulders in line with the wrists, protraction of the shoulder blades as if you're pushing that mat further into the ground. Engage the core, engage the front of the quads. Lovely. Breathe here for me. Now pike the hips back up to the ceiling. Find that downward dog. Press the heels down to the mat if it's there for you. Hold for an inhale. Hold for an exhale. Ripple and shift that way forward into your high plank position. Once you're there, 1 big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Lift the hips back up. Downward dog. Big inhale here for me. Exhale, blow it out. Then ripple and shift that weight forward into your plank position. Lovely. Pike those hips back up. Breathe in here for me. Rippling that weight forward, come into your high plank position and hold the plank position here now. Deep breaths. We're here for 6, rounding the shoulders. Engage the core, engage the quads. Breathing for 4, for 3, 2. Stay in the same position, just tap and lower the knees down. Don't move the position of the upper body, it's almost like a wheelbarrow. Then from here, what you're going to do, lean forward, bend the elbows, drop the chest, exhale, push back up. Bend the elbows, drop the chest, exhale, push up. We're here for 5. Well done. Keep those elbows pointing back. Don't let them stick out wide. Squeeze those oranges as you drop down. Last 2. Lovely. Last 1. Coming back up. Lift the knees up. Pike up to your downward dog and hold here. Melting that chest to the front of the thighs and pushing those heels into the mat. Breathing here for me. Ripple and shift the weight forward. Hold that plank position. Here for 4, for 3, for 2. Tap the knees down. Let the knees go nice and wide. Sit back onto the heels and breathe here. Child's pose, melting into it. Big inhale. Big exhale, blow it out. Lovely. From here, now that we're nice and warmed up, we're going to lie on that mat in a supine position. As always, if you do want to grab a set of dumbbells, feel free to grab them now. Otherwise, you can do this without any weights at all. Just grabbing the dumbbells to begin with so they're up near you. However, you don't need them straight away. Lying down on the mat, place your feet flat on the mat for me. And from here, we're going to activate our pelvic floor, working on those pelvic tilts. It's a very subtle movement. There's a little gap between your lower back and the the mat, excuse me. From here, tilt the hips towards the ribs, imprint your lower back onto the mat, engage, drawing it all up. And release, relax, neutral spine. 2 more here. Tilt the hips towards the ribs, imprint that lower back, engage. And release, relax, neutral spine. Last one, tilt the hips towards the ribs, imprint that lower back, getting rid of any gap or air pocket, drawing it all up. Don't forget to breathe when you're in this position. And release, relax, neutral spine. Lovely. Now from here, you're going to grab those dumbbells for me if you want to use them. Extend your arms straight up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to float our legs to a tabletop position. Nice. Now from here, your arms are going to go long. You're going to reach yourself up, exhale it all out, and release yourself down. Lovely. Chin to chest. Curl yourself up into that crunch. Shoulder blades off the mat, and release yourself down. Now come back to that exhale for me. The more you exhale on the way up, you activate those deep core muscles. So use it to your advantage. And just be mindful that those knees aren't starting to creep in towards the tummy or chest. They stay in line with the hips. Lovely. Give me 3 more here like this. Lovely. Just firing up that core. Getting going. 2. Nice. Last 1. And release yourself down. Now from here, extending the legs straight up to the ceiling. Perfect. From here, I want you to reach yourself up. Keep that hold. Now lower your right leg, bring it back up. Lower the left leg, draw it up. Breathe in here for me. Nice deep breaths. Keeping that lower back imprinted, keeping yourself reaching up so the shoulders and shoulder blades are off the mat, and breathing here for me. If the lower back starts to arch, just don't let those legs drop as low. You're here for 6. You got this. Well done. Exhaling for 5. Nice. For 4. Breathing into it for me. Drop that chin to the chest. 3. Lovely. Last 2. Nice. Last 1. And bending those knees. Keep the arms straight up to the ceiling. Let the legs go long on the mat. From here, we're going to find our arm to our leg reach. What you're going to do, you're going to extend your right leg up to the ceiling. As you do, you reach up and over with that left arm. Release it back down. Left leg comes to the ceiling. Right arm reaches. And release. Well done. Find your flow here. Breathing into it. Really targeting those deep core muscles with this one. Reaching up. Make sure you're getting that shoulder blade right up off the mat for me. Nice. Find that big reach. Exhale now as you come up. Blow it out. Lovely. Final 4 here. Well done. Last 3. Exhaling it out. Last 2. Keep that chin tucked in. Last 1 here like this. Lovely. Legs come to tabletop. Imprint that lower back. Nice. From here, extend your legs long. Now reach it forward for me and flutter those legs up and down. For 8, for 7, for 6, for 5. Engage that core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, release. Whew, really, really strong. My core. Nice. Let the legs go long for a moment. Bring the arms up over the head. Breathe into the belly for a second. Nice deep breaths. Really strong. Lovely. Nice. From here, you're going to bring your legs to a tabletop position, and we're going to swing ourselves up to that seated position. You're going to pivot yourself around for me. Lovely. We're going to be in a 4-point kneeling position here. Shoulders in line with the wrists, knees in line with the hips, pushing that mat into the ground so your shoulder blades are protracted, engaging the core for me. Lovely. Now from here, nice and simple, we're going to walk both legs out into a plank position. Then from here, you're going to lift your leg up as if you're coming into Superman. Lovely. Then you're going to lower your left knee down, raise your right leg up to the ceiling, extend, lean out over the hands, bend the elbows, drop the chest down, tap that right foot down, curl the toes under, lifting yourself up, let your left leg extend long back behind you, Superman. Bend the left knee, raise the right leg, bend the elbow, drop the chest. Lovely. Curl the toes under of the right, extend the left leg, lift yourself up. Tap and bend that left knee down, raise that right leg up to the ceiling, nice long leg, bend the elbows, drop the chest, exhale, push yourself up. Lovely. Alternating here in this for me. Take your time. Focus on that form. Nice. Slow it right down. Find that time under tension. Break the movement down. Deep breaths. Curl those right toes under, lifting yourself up. Now extend the left leg long. Bend the left knee to kneeling. Right leg extends to ceiling. Bend the elbows, drop the chest. Well done. You're going to give me 4 more here like this. Really strong. Really targeting those arms and shoulders as well as everything else. Nice. Full body move here. Last 2. Lovely. Well done. Last one like this. Drop that chest down. Hold here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Pushing yourself up. Curl those right toes under. Lift yourself up. Let your left leg go back to meet it. You're in a plank position. Now from here, you're going to let your right foot go long. You're going to bring it up as if that knee is coming into the chest and draw it back. Bring it up and draw it back. Nice. Well done. Breathing here for me for 6. Nice deep breaths for 5. Lovely. For 4. Well done. For 3. For 2. 1, bring that knee up, hold it here. Tuck it right up into that chest for 5. Protraction of the shoulders. 4, engage that left quad as well. 3, 2, 1, tap the knee down. Lovely. Coming into your kneeling position here for me. Perfect. From here, what we're going to do, we're going to bring that left leg to a donkey kick, which means you're going to keep the knee bent, lift the leg up, and now flex the foot this time, opposite to pointing the toes. Imagine you're making a footprint onto the ceiling. Then as you lower that knee down, keep it hovered, right toes are curled under, you pike your hips up, left knee comes to the nose. Lovely. Tap that right knee down. Keep the left leg away from the mat. Bring that left leg up into your donkey kick behind you. Then straighten the right leg. Pike the hips. Left knee comes to nose. Lovely. Breathing here for me again. Taking your time. Nice deep breaths. Break the movement down. Now with this one, when the left leg is lifted, often our hips fall off to the right. Concentrate on squaring off those hips for me. Lovely, well done. And remember, you're making a footprint to that ceiling every time you find your donkey kick. And that knee is coming to the nose. You're going to give me 3 more. Lovely, well done. For 2. Last one here. When you find that pike, knee to nose, hold. Hold for 6, for 5. For 4, for 3, 2, tapping the knee down, extend that left leg to ceiling into the donkey kick, and you're going to just find a pulse up and down here for me. We're here for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Breathing here now. Deep breaths for 5. Feel that squeeze of the glute. 4, 3, 2, 1, tap the knee down. Lovely. From here, let the knees go nice and wide. Child's pose. Breathe into it for me. Nice deep breath. Releasing it all out. Take that moment. Nice. From here, once you're ready, we're going to lie back down on the mat. We're going to fire up our posterior chain, working on our glute bridges. As always, if you do want to grab a set of dumbbells for this to make it a little bit spicier, more challenging, you're more than welcome to grab dumbbells into your hands. Otherwise, if you don't have the dumbbells and want to make it a little bit spicier, feel free to extend your arms up to the ceiling without the dumbbells. Or if you need a little bit more support for that lower back or hamstrings, feel free to drop the arms and keep them pressed onto the mat for me, okay? Now from here, if you're using the dumbbells, extend the arms to the ceiling. Your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the mat, and your legs are in line with your hips. So they're not too narrow, not too wide, okay? So there's a nice gap between your legs and your feet. Then from here, just like always, we find our imprint your lower back, getting rid of any gap or air pocket. Then pushing into the heels and peel your hips all the way up to that shoulder bridge. Hold here at the top. Squeeze and clench the glutes. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Slowly come back down for me. Nice. Find that imprint position. Imprint your lower back. Peel the hips all the way up. Breathing here. Hold and clench the glutes. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Slowly peel back down. Last articulation like this. Find your imprint. Peel yourself up. Now just be mindful of those knees that they stay pointing forward, parallel. Think of lights of your car. Don't let them fall out wide. Now from here, you're going to lower your bum down as if it was just about to touch your mat again. And then exhale, lift back up. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, lift back up. Lovely. Every time you lift those hips up, really feel that squeeze and clench of the glutes at the top, pushing into the heels of the feet. Your weight remains in the heels of the feet. You should be almost able to curl those toes away from the mat if you needed to. Lovely. We're here for 5. Then we're going to add in our arms. In 4. Squeeze and clench the glutes. You're here for 3. Exhale, lift. Nice. You're going to meet me lifted into the next time you lift. Hold it here. Pull those dumbbells down to your chest. As you dip the hips, dumbbells go to the ceiling. Lovely. Let your arms pull down to the chest as you lift the hips. As you dip the hips, come back up to the ceiling. Nice. You're here for 6. Lovely. You can do this exact same move on even if you don't have the dumbbells. You're here for 4. Really strong. Well done. For 3, pushing into those heels. Feel that squeeze of the glutes every time you come up. You should really start to feel those glutes and the hamstrings turn on now. For 2. Lovely. Last one, lift the hips up, hold. Now raise the heels up off the mat, coming up onto the balls of the feet. Extend the arms straight up to the ceiling. Lovely. From here, stay up in the balls of the feet. Bend your elbows behind your head and extend. Bend and extend. Nice, everyone. Well done. Breathing here for me. Staying up on the balls of those feet. We're here for 8. Really strong. Lift those hips right up. Squeeze those glutes. For 5. Well done. For 4. Use that exhale now. For 3. For 2. For 1, extend the arms to the ceiling. Stay lifted. Give me little pulses up and down of your hips. Stay up in the balls of the feet if you can. And feel those glutes squeeze and clench at the top still. We're here for 6. Nice. For 5. Make them juicy. For 4. For 3. For 2. 1. Hold yourself up. Drop the heels down and lower yourself down. Perfect. If you need to, just drop those knees from side to side for a second. Release out that tension of the lower back. From here, we're going to go on to our single leg. Again, it does require a little bit more strength in the hamstrings and lower back. If you have a bad back or just feel like you need a little bit more support, feel free to keep those arms down, pressing flat onto the mat. Otherwise, arms extended to the ceiling. Just make sure you bring your legs and feet closer together this time, okay? From here, feet are close together. Find that imprint. Peel yourself up, high hips. Once you're here, you're going to extend that right leg straight up to the ceiling. Now from here, you're going to lower that bum down. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, lift. Pushing into the heel of the left foot this time. Inhale as you drop. Exhale, lift. Now if it's here for you, the next time you drop the hips, can you let your arms fall out wide to the side? Inhale, lift them back up. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Lovely. So finding that chest fly with the arms as you lower and lift the hips. However, don't compromise form. I prefer you to keep your arms down and really focus on that hip lift. Focus on the hips staying stable, lifting and dropping at the same time. Pressure in the heel of that left foot. You're going to give me 3 more. Lovely. Breathing here. Exhale, lift for 2. Last one, lifting it up, hold. Now from here, lower that right leg in line with your left knee. Bring it back up to the ceiling. Lower and lift. Push into that left heel. Keep the hips lifted for me. Keep them stable. For 4. Nice. For 3. Lovely. For 2. Bringing that right leg up to the ceiling. Hold for 4. Push into that left heel. 3, 2. Stay with me if you can. Right foot comes down. Hips stay lifted. Left leg ceiling. If you need to reset, that's okay. Now lower the bum down. Exhale, lift back up. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, lift. Pushing into the right heel this time. And if it's here for you, the next time you dip the hips, let the arms fall out. Wide. Lift the hips back up. Arms back up to the ceiling. Breathing here. Nice deep breaths. Lovely, you got this. Really, really strong. Nice. We're here for 6. Use your breath. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, dip. Now keep an eye on those hip bones. Are you dropping and lifting at the same time? Keep those hips as stable as you can. Last 3. Breathing. Last 2. Pushing into that right heel. Last 1. Lift those hips up. Hold. Now lower that left leg just in line with your right knee. Then back up to the ceiling. Lower. And lift. Nice. Push into that right heel. Lift those hips up for 5. Final push here of your glute bridge. 4, well done. For 3, for 2, right leg to the ceiling, hold for 5. Lift those hips right up for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Left foot comes down. Lower yourself down. Dumbbells to the chest if you have them. Drop the knees from side to side and breathe. Whew, my hamstrings. They're going to be forever my weak spot. No matter what I do, I feel like my strength just is so tough in the hamstrings, but we need to do it. So important. So many of us are so quad dominant and our hamstrings are super lazy. Well done. From here, just let your dumbbells fall to the side for a moment. Once you're ready, bring your legs to a tabletop position, hands behind the back of the thighs, swing yourself up to that seated position. Perfect. From here, we're going to come into that 4-point kneeling. I'm just going to pivot around so you can see me a little bit better. Nice. From here, we're in our 4-point kneeling position, shoulders in line with the wrists. Again, as always, push that ground away from you, okay? You don't want to sink into the back of the shoulder blades. You want to push away so you're nice and strong and stable and nice and engaged. Then from here, walking the legs out as if you're coming into a plank position to get into this first move. Then from here, your right leg lifts this time. Then tap the right knee down, lift that left leg up. Lean out over the front of your hands, bend the elbows, drop the chest. Exhale, push back up. Curl the left toes under, lift yourself up, extend the right leg. Drop the right knee down. Lift the leg up, nice long leg, point the toe. Lean out over the hands, drop the chest. Exhale, push back up. Lovely, well done. Breathing here, find your flow. See what works for you. Nice deep breaths. Curl the left toes under, lift yourself up, extend and float that right leg, Superman. Bend the right knee, drop it down, lift the left leg up, bend the elbows, lean forward, drop the chest, exhale, come back up. Now remember, keeping those elbows tucked into the body. When you drop the chest down, we want to target our triceps. Well done. Breathing here. Keep an eye on those hips, try not to fall off to one side. Deep breaths, really strong. Well done. Nice. You're going to give me 4 more like this. Really strong, everyone. Well done. Last 3. Lovely. We're on our last 2 of this one. Lovely. Last 1. Nice. The next time you drop the chest down, hold at the bottom. Hold here for 5, for 4, for 3, 2. Now just to finish off the triceps, you're going to come halfway up into hover position. Make sure those elbows are tucked in, they're not sticking out. And pulse for 6, up and down, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Push yourself up. Let the left leg foot go long on the mat, curl the toes under. Right foot comes back to meet it, you're in a plank position. Then from here, you're going to bring that left knee up into the chest and draw it back. Now try to keep that left foot, even on the extend back, away from the mat. Lovely. You're going to give me 8. Well done. For 7, breathing here. For 6, for 5, woo. For 4, exhale out. Stay with me now. 3, 2, 1, and drop the knees down. Whew, felt that one. Shake out those shoulders if you need to. Circle the wrists, whatever you might need. Lovely. Then from here, we're going to find that donkey kick on the right hand side. So just like the last time, curl those left toes under so you're ready to find your pike. Push the mat away from you so you're nice and protracted. Square off the hips. Keep the right knee bent. As you raise that right leg, make a footprint to the ceiling. Then as you lower the right knee back down, keep it hovered. Straighten the left leg, come up to your pike, bring that right knee into nose. Tap the left knee down. Right leg goes straight to that donkey kick. Then straighten the left leg, bring that right knee into the nose as you pike the hips up. Tap the left leg down. Donkey kick with the right. Make that footprint. Don't overarch that lower back. Pike and lift, right knee to nose. Lovely. Breathing here for me now. Nice deep breaths. Really strong. Lovely. We're here for 5. Stick with me, really nice. For 4. Really strong, everyone. For 3, for 2. The next time you find your pike, pike it up and hold. Bring that right knee right into the nose. For 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2. Tap the right knee down, or left leg, sorry. Right leg goes to the ceiling. Hold it here. Give me a little inch up, inch down. Lead with that heel. Really feel that squeeze of the hamstring and glute. For 6, square off those hips. For 5, engage that core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, feel that squeeze. Breathe for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Lower the knee. Let the knees go nice and wide. Child's pose. Releasing it out. Feel that nice stretch of the shoulders in front of the chest. And just breathe here for a second. Really strong work. Nice, everyone. Lovely. Once you're ready, coming into your 4-point kneeling for me. Then curl the toes under, pike those hips up to the ceiling, find that downward dog, and just allow your chest to melt a little deeper to the front of your thighs. Keep the backs of the shoulders broad, pushing those heels into the mat, and think about your tailbone being the highest point to the ceiling. Breathing here, just take a moment, release out that posterior chain. And once you're ready, walking your hands back towards the feet, bending into the knees, and slowly start to come up to your standing position. Nice. Now from here, we're going to grab those dumbbells into your hands if you have them. You can do this without the dumbbells, so please don't worry. What we're going to do, we're going to go into a lunge to begin with, and then we're going to add our tippy bird, okay? So your right leg is going to come forward. Your left leg is going to step back behind you. Nice and simple to begin with. We're going to go nice and simple. Roll the shoulders back, engage the core. Now you're going to bend your right knee as you drop and bend your left leg towards the mat. Then push up, come straight back up. Nice and simple to begin with. You bend and drop that back knee towards the mat. Push into the right heel, come up. So both knees are bending. And just make sure you're getting that left knee as low as you can without resting or touching off the mat. Lovely. We're just going to go for 6 more. Then we're going to add in our layer. In 5. Well done. In 4. Really strong. In 3. Lovely. Breathing here for me. For 2. Nice. For 1. Now from here, what you're going to do, you're going to find your lunge. Then from your lunge, you're going to bend into that right knee. Lift that left leg up. Lean forward into your tippy bird. Once you're here, can you find a row? Doesn't matter if you have your dumbbells or not. Then tap that left foot down. Straighten the upper body. Bend and dropping back the left knee. Bend into the right knee. Lean forward. Lift that left leg away from the mat. Find your row. Then tap the left foot down. Straighten the upper body. You're back up to your upright. Bend and drop that back left knee. So you're going from that lunge into your tippy bird. Find your row while you're there. Then tap the foot down. Straighten the upper body. Come back to that lunge. Nice, everyone. Breathing here. We're putting a lot of pressure on that hamstring and glute. So you should be really feeling that right leg fire up. Nice. Remember, come down, reset if you need to. And don't worry about getting that left leg high. Just really focus on form. Nice. You're going to give me 3 more here. Well done. Really strong. Lovely. Use that breath and keep that core engaged. It'll help with your balance. Lovely. Last one. Leaning forward. Hold it here. Keep the arms long. Now from here, lower that back leg, tap and lift it back up. Nice. For 6, keep that bend in the right knee. Make sure the front leg isn't locked out. For 5, breathing here. For 4, well done. For 3, stick with me if you can. For 2, for 1, tap the left foot down. Straighten the upper body, come into your lunge and pulse for 8. For 7, well done. For 6, for 5, oh my God, my right glute. For 4, for 3, for 2, 1, and push yourself up. Sorry, you can literally cancel me after this.
That was disgusting. I don't know, was it just me? But my poor right glute really felt that. Whew, give it a little shake out. Well done. There's no hiding in these. There's absolutely no hiding. It's brutal. It's brutal for everyone. Well done. Once you're ready, what I'm going to get you to do, we're going to kneel down on the mat. Lovely. From here, it doesn't matter if you don't have a set of dumbbells, but if you do, you're going to grab your dumbbells. You're going to bring your elbows out in front of you. Arms are bent. Now from here, we're going to engage the core, engage the glutes. You're going to come up to high kneeling, open up to cactus position, then come back down, lead with the elbows close. Open up, lead with the elbows close. Nice. Well done. You're going to give me 6, and you're going to try to stay with me. For 5, really strong. For 4, deep breaths. For 3, I'm going to face you so you can see how hard it is. Well done. Nice. Lovely. Open up as you come up. Close as you flip back down. Well done. Come up, hold. Now straighten the arms and bend. Our shoulders are going to start to burn. Mine have started already. Stick with it. You got this. We're here for 6. Whew. For 5, cactus arms and straighten. For 4, we got this. For 3, nice. For 2, lovely. Straighten those arms, hold. Now go straight up over your head and come back to T shape. It felt like all the blood just fell from my face there. I feel like I just went pale. For 5, whoo. For 4, you got this. For 3, lovely. For 2, oh my God, my shoulders. Last one. Now from here, palms face the floor and flip and back and flip. Give me 8. For 7, why did I do this to myself? For 5, there's no hiding. For 4, engage that core. 3, 2, 1, release. Oh my God, my shoulders. Whew. Nice. From here, just bring your hands up. Twist that upper body. Lovely. Nice. Release it out. Oh, there was absolutely no hiding from you there. My arms were on fire. Excuse whatever facial expressions you saw, but we were in it together. Well done. Drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Release. Left ear down to the left. Release it out. Lovely. Once you're ready, final push for me, guys. We're going to do that lunge, 90-90 lunge to the tippy bird on the other side. Well done. I know you're deciding, why the hell did I do this to myself today? But this is the final push. You've made it this far. Don't give up on me now, okay? We're going to balance ourselves out. Once you're ready, left leg comes forward this time. Right foot back behind you and come up onto the ball of that right foot for me, okay? So make sure you're not flat-footed with that back foot. Come up onto the ball of the foot. Roll the shoulders back, engage that core. Nice and simply. Bend and drop that right knee down towards the mat. Push into the left heel, come up. Nice and simple. Enjoy this first layer while it's there. Lovely. Nice. We're here for 6. Then we're going to add in our tippy bird. In 5. In 4. Only add that roll if it's there for you. In 3. Push into that left heel when you're coming up. 2. Now from here, we're in our lunge. Lovely. You're going to bend into that left knee, lean forward, tip that weight. Then extend that right leg long if you can. Find your row. Tap that right foot down. Straighten the upper body upright. Bend that back knee. Lunge position. Stay bent into that left knee. Lean out over it. Lift that right leg away from the mat. Find your row. Tap the right foot down. Straighten that body. Drop and bend that right knee. Lovely. So really focus on keeping that left knee bent the whole time through this exercise, okay? Lovely. You really should be firing up that left side because all your weight is on it for the majority of everything. Lovely. Well done. Breathing here for me. Nice. We're here for 5. You got this. This is the final push of the day. Stick with me now. Lovely. Really strong. Last 3. We got this. You might find you're more balanced on one side than the other. Most of us are, hence why we need to work on this single leg. The next time we come forward into our tippy bird, hold. Now lower that right toe, tap and lift. Make sure that left knee is bent for me. You're leaning forward for 5, For 4, well done. For 3, nice. For 2, lift that right leg up, bring it back, straighten the upper body, straight into our lunges, and pulse for 8. You got this. For 7, we're done in 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Get yourself out of there. Woo, shake out those legs. Well done, really, really strong. Nice. Deep breaths. Shake it out. Lovely. Just because I want to feel a little bit cruel, what we're going to do, we're going to let our feet go just as wide as the mat, but I want your toes to track out for me. So we're not parallel feet, just let your toes track out. Now from here, what you're going to do, we're going to drop down into our squat and come back up, squeeze the glutes. Drop down into our squat and coming up. Nice, deep breaths here. Well done. Breathing here for me, pushing into those heels, targeting those inner thighs now. Lovely, well done. Breathing here. Let those knees push out. Imagine if I was going around pushing the inside of your knees out every time you drop down. We're here for 6. Lovely, I promise I'm going to stretch you after this. In 5, push into the heels. Exhale, come up for 4. For 3, well done. For 2, we got this. I'm going to face that camera. We got this. Drop down, hold. Now pulsing here. For 8, for 7, for 6. Pressure in the heels, push those knees out. 4, 3, 2. Drop, hold. Breathing here for me. You're going to give me 10 seconds. Push those knees out. Find that pressure in the heels. Breathe for 6, for 5, for 4, for 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up. Whew. Drop those dumbbells down. Really, really strong. Shake out those legs. You made it. You absolutely made it. Now, I know a lot of people like to rush off on the stretch, but do try to take this time to yourself just to bring everything back down, regulating our nervous system again. So if you can, just continue here for the few moments. Allow yourself these extra few moments in the day. Might be the last few minutes you get to yourself for the day. So just try to enjoy it. Once you're here, you're going to roll down and we're going to walk our hands out into a plank position. Then pike the hips up so you're in your downward dog. Now raise that right leg up to the ceiling. Now you're going to come into your plank and thread that right leg through and let that right knee and leg drop to the mat and let that left foot go long back behind you. Okay? And then from here, this might be enough for a lot of people in a pigeon pose. If you get any pain in your knee, come out of this position. Don't force it, okay? Lovely. We're trying to stretch the side of the glute. It should not be paining the knee. If this is enough for you, stay here. If you want to come in a little deeper, slowly start to walk yourself out. Now just take it nice and slowly. Your body's trying to decide what you're trying to get me to do. And once you're here, just start to melt that chest down, melting that right hip towards the mat. And just breathe here for me. Big inhales, big exhales. Big inhale, breathe into the side ribs, expand. Exhale, blow it out. Lovely. Honestly, well done on getting yourself to the mat. You should be so proud of yourself and thank your body for being able to move in the direction you needed it today. Once you're ready, coming back up to your pike position. Lovely. And once you're here, lift that left leg straight up to the ceiling. 3-legged dog. Then ripple forward through, bringing that left knee up and over, crossing in front of you. Lovely. And then from here, let that right foot go long so your toes aren't curled under. The opposite. Again, this might be enough for you. You might find that one side was a lot more flexible than the other. Also very common. If you want to stay here, do. If not, slowly come with me and start to walk yourself out to deepen that stretch. Again, if it comes into the knee at any point, just slowly walk yourself back up and come out of it, okay? Breathe here, just try to regulate the nervous system. Come back to that breath when the mind starts to wander. Big inhales for 4 and exhaling out for 4. Perfect. Slowly walking the hands back towards the feet. Curl the right toes under, bringing that left leg back. Come up to your downward dog And now that you're nice and warm, dropping the back of the head and neck so it can release. Pushing the heels into the mat, melting that chest down. Big inhales into the side rib, back body. Exhale, blow it out. Lovely. Big inhale, expand. Exhale, blow it out. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Stay folded over this time. Just allow your head and neck to drop. Allow all your weight to shift forward. And just allow yourself to feel nice and heavy here. Releasing out that posterior chain. From here, bending the knees for me. Melt the chest onto the front of the thighs. Now that you're here and you feel that connection of the chest to the thigh, grab your elbows with your hands and sway side to side, nice and slowly. Pushing into the heels, drop the chin to the chest and slowly roll yourself up to that standing position. Lovely. Now that you're here, you're going to bring your arms up over your head. We're going to grab our left wrist and lean over towards the right. Pushing down into that left heel. Breathe into the side ribs. Enjoy that side body stretch. Inhale up, switching wrists to the other side. Pushing down into that right heel. Inhale to center. Bring your palms together, eyes to the palms. Big squeeze and clench the glutes for me so you protect your lower back. Then lean backwards, pushing those hips forward, back extension. Inhale up through center. Exhale, blow it all out. Give yourself a nice big clap. Well done. I'm honestly so proud of you and you should be too. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself and moving with me on the mat. It means so much as always and I genuinely really appreciate it. The messages I get, it just makes my day, genuinely. So thank you. And if you know that anyone that needs that little bit of an extra nudge or encouragement, why don't you grab them, maybe do it together or share this link. Drop me a message or leave a little comment if there's anything you'd like to see or if you have any questions, feedback. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Have an absolutely beautiful day. See you soon. Bye.